guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm so excited. I broke down and I purchased the Tinkerbell collection from Colourpop. I've actually had this for maybe a week, but I didn't pick up the whole collection even though I wanted the whole collection. I just got the palette, then I got the two lippies, which one's in the shade Tinkerbell and the other one is Clap If You Believe. And they look almost the same, but one's more of a pinky color and one's more neutral. I picked up the Super Shock in the shade Straight On Till Morning, which is just the green shade. I couldn't pass up the green shade, so I wanted to get one Super Shock. And that was the one that was the most unique. And then I got a Super Shock blush. This is in the shade Magic Moon. Looks like this. It's like a beautiful corally blush. I'm excited to try these out for you today in this video. I really love the whole packaging concept of this collection. Like, everything just looks so stunning. Colourpop just does so good on packaging in general. Their collections, I think, just look so beautiful. And for an affordable brand, I think they do really good, even though their price has been going up. But here you get 9 shades, and it is like the bigger pans. I don't think it has more product in it. I think it's just the bigger pans and it's more thinned out layer. But it does have the bigger pans in this one. And I do like that the mirror has like the little Tinkerbell right there. I think it's really cute. And I love the shades. That's why I could not resist the shades. This almost reminds me of like the Child palette that they did, but just different types of greens. Because the Child palette they did also had mainly greens in it, but it had like a couple pops of browns in there to make like a neutral look out of it too. And I like that they did that with this palette also. So you could come up with a neutral look, or you could come up with a colorful green look. But I do think they could have added maybe a deeper shade of brown, because all they have is like this one, which will probably barely show up on my eye, and this one, which is like a mid-tone brown, and it doesn't really give you that depth. If you want it to make a neutral eye, you'd have to dip into this deep green right here, which, I mean, you can still do and get a neutral eye out of. You just use it sparingly, just enough to deepen, and it will work. But anyway, let's get started. I already know that I'm going to create a green look today. That's my goal. So I'm taking my Rougher 27, and I'm going to dip into this shade here, Second Star, and we're going to put that in our crease. And it does feel, the palette does feel a little bit heavier than usual Colourpop palettes do. So it feels like it's weighted and has a little bit more luxurious feel than a normal Colourpop palette. So I'm just doing this for a transition shade. I've also already primed my lids with my e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer in the white shade today. I have like a different idea of what I want to do with my eyes, so we're going to see how it works. Hopefully it looks good. Hey, now that I got that shade in my crease, and you can absolutely not tell at all, I'm going to take a little bit smaller blending brush, my Rougher number 14. I'm going to go straight into this deeper shade. Well, it's not, oh, it is a deeper shade, huh? I'm going to go straight into the deeper shade, which is Awake, and put that in my outer corner. Because I think I'm going to try to fluff the Sleep shade like more towards my inner corner. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that'll work out for me. So I'm just going in very slowly, tapping it in, putting it down, and doing like circular motions. And I am like holding towards like the tip of my thing, just to do like light pressure that way, just so it's not like harsh. It puts it down lighter. I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Now I'm gonna go over to my other side and try to do the same thing on this side. I struggle to make the left side look like the right side usually. I guess I should start out on my left side if I have problems matching it up to my right side. But if you hear anything in the background, TV or anything, my husband is home today, so you might hear the TV in the background well, you might not. But if you do, that's my husband. He's out there watching TV while I make my video, and then we're gonna go out. We gotta do some grocery shopping, and then we're gonna pick up our son from school. This is like having hardly any fallout, which I'm amazed by. Now that I've got that going, I'm gonna take I have my color switch here. I'm just gonna take my color switch here and clean off that green off my brush. So I can go in, I wanna go into the lighter green and put it in the front part of my crease. So I'm gonna go into Sleep Now. And I'm just gonna put that in, like, fluff it in the front part of my crease using lighter motions too. I think I'm gonna go with a slight bigger brush. I'm going with this one, I think. And this is my rougher number 15. It's a little bit bigger brush. Okay, I guess I'll go with that. It's not as it looks deeper. Like, it looks deeper in the pan, but on my eyes it didn't go on that deep, so maybe I'm just expecting it to go on deeper, I don't know. But I feel like that shade didn't come off as deep as it does in the pan. But here we are. Okay, next I think I'm gonna go in with my glitter glue. I think I'm gonna go in on my outer corner with the shade Neverland. Then on my front part, I'm gonna do Tink. So I think I want to use pixie dust on my inner corner. So, and I'm gonna do a little bit deeper shade today. Let's do it towards the outer corner here. And then I'm probably gonna top it off with my Super Shock, just to add a little bit more sparkle. Just go on the other side of that brush and go into the lighter shade. I think that looks good. And go on the other eye and do the exact same thing. And then we'll go and top it off with the Super Shock. And I think I'm gonna go under my eye first, and then I'll top it off with my the Super Shock. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the rougher number, was it 26 here, which is like a pencil, but it's a fatter pencil. But it still gets like real up close to the lash line. And I'm going to go into this shade that I used on my outer corner, Awake, and just put it like closer to my lash line. Taking my rougher number 2 now, which is the shader brush out of the roughers. I'm going to take, I think, that brown shade. So I hadn't used that one yet. I'm going to take Big Magic here and put that in the front part of my eye. That one actually appears a little bit deeper than it shows in the pan, so maybe you could use this to get a one and done kind of, I'm going to take my smallest blending brush, which I never even used. I'm going to take this number 13 here, which is my smallest blending brush. I'm just going to take a tad bit of that brown shade and use it to blend out the green. I'm just doing one little tap in and using it to smoke out the green shade. Let's go with our Super Shock now. Going into my Super Shock straight on till morning, the green. I'm just going to take my finger and go into it. And I'm just like lightly pressing it out. So I'm loving that so much. That looks so good. Okay. Wipe my finger off now. I'm gonna go into my pencil brush, which is my reference number 3. It is the littlest pencil brush. I'm gonna go into that middle shade now, Pixie Dust, and just put it on my inner corner. Okay, I'm back. My camera cut off on me, so I put the shade Pixie Dust here in my inner corner, and then I end up taking the Super Shock shade and just putting it on like the very inner corner of my lower lash line right here, just to give a more lighter, brighter look to my eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in and put my blush on now. I haven't done that yet, and I'm gonna use a Magic Moon, and I'm just gonna use my normal blush brush that I use to apply it. We'll see how that one does. I think I look so cute. Okay, I look cute. I like it. I love this shade of the blush. It's really cute. I think I might try on both the shades of the liquid lipstick for you. I'm gonna go in with Tinkerbell first, and then we'll just decide. So I'm gonna go in first with Tinkerbell. I'll decide afterwards which one I want to wear. I don't know yet which one I'm gonna want to wear. I like this color. So this is Tinkerbell. I think it's really cute. I kind of like it, but I had to show you the other ones. It's not like I can keep that on my lips. Take it off and we'll try on the other one. And they do have like little sparkles in them. So this one's Clap If You Believe. I did notice that they do have little sparkles on them, but I don't think you really notice it on the lips. I feel like this Clap If You Believe is a great like a fall time shade, so I like it. So here is Clap If You Believe. I think it's a great fall shade. And I do like these glossy lip stains. They don't smell like anything, in my opinion. I would have liked to have had like some type of fruity scent or something in there with them, but they don't really smell like anything. I can't believe I still have these butterfly clips in my hair. I pretty much just put it there to get my hair out of my face. But yeah, so this is my finished look today. How do you like it? I love the way the eyes turned out. I think this lip matches it perfectly. I like the blush. I love the tone of the blush. They did have a darker blush, which I really wanted that one too, because I think that one would have been better for fall. But there's something about this blush. I could not get my eyes off of this corally pink blush. So that's the one I went with. Maybe later on I'll get the darker one, because I'm sure they still have all this available online, so I'm sure later on they'll have it on sale and you can get it for a discount. So I would definitely wait for a discount if you can. So the eyeshadow palette, this eyeshadow palette is really good. It's definitely that really good Colourpop formula. The green, that deep green, like the deep green, really shocked me how it went on really good. It wasn't patchy. And it is just as deep as it is in the pan. You just have to build it up. But I really liked every shade in here. And I just love the way my look turned out in the end. I think it looks really good. I would definitely recommend this palette. If you have your eye on it and everything and you've been wondering about it, it's definitely Colourpop's good formula. It has the bigger shades in it, so don't be shocked. It's definitely going to be bigger than your other 9-pan palettes that you have from Colourpop if you have some 9-pans. But I love it. I really love it. And I think you can get some different looks out of here. Not too many different looks, but I definitely think you can get different looks out of this palette. You can definitely get a neutral look. You have some browns in here, or maybe some more cool tone taupey shades in here. And you have this bronzy shimmer that can give you like a and the gold shimmer here to give you like an everyday look. But overall, I'm happy with my purchase, and I'm glad that I picked it up. The Glossy Lip Stains are just like all their Glossy Lip Stains. If you've tried the Glossy Lip Stains and you like the formula, then I think you'll like these, because these are just some really pretty neutrally shades. This Clap If You Believe is like a great fall neutral lip, and the Tinkerbell one is just a great pinky nude lip. So I love them, because these are like two of my go-to lip shades for all time. The Super Shock, I really loved this Super Shock in Straight On Till Morning. I just loved how I add like a little extra sparkle in my look when I tapped it over top. So that's usually why I like Super Shocks anyways. And funny that this doesn't say whether it's a metallic or an ultra glitter or anything on the back, because normally on the back it tells you whether they're just a metallic or an ultra glitter. From what it looks like on my eyes, I want to say it's an ultra glitter one, because it looks like super sparkly and ethereal on my eyes. So yeah, so overall I think this collection is definitely worth it. It's worth it at full price, but I would wait for sale. I mean, it's the usual good Colourpop formula, but I would definitely wait for sale. It's gonna go on sale. This will be the next collection that goes on sale when they have their next sale. So I would definitely wait and pick it up until their next sale, especially since Black Friday and everything's coming up. That sale's coming soon. So I would definitely wait for the sale. Anyways, I want to go ahead and just give you a rundown on what's on the rest of my face. So I put my Holy Hydration Hydro Gel Moisturizer from e.l.f. with my Glossier Future Dew on top. That was my primer. My concealer is my usual e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer and my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I've been mixing them to make my perfect shade, and I'm trying to use them both up. My setting powder under my eyes, I used this Well People Super Powder Brightening Powder. It's supposed to be a brightening powder, so I set my under eyes on like my T-zone or anywhere you want to be a little bit brighter with this today. And this is like newer to me. It was sent to me from influencer for me to review and everything. I have to write a review on their website and everything for it, but so far I'm liking it. I'm not sure if there'll be any flashback, because this is a very white powder, and I did notice that it, with the brightening, it does make it look a little more white under my eyes. But I'm gonna test it with flash and see if it has flashback or not, since I noticed that, and I'll have to report back whether it does. But I set the rest of my face with my Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder, like I've been doing, because I'm trying to use it up. The foundation I used was my Physicians Formula Butter Believe It foundation and concealer. I have mine in the shade Fair to Light for reference, and that works good on me. And I have like, I can wear like pinky peachy undertones, and this is kind of like a pinky peachy undertone. It works great on my skin. I found that this is the second to lightest shade. I found that the lightest shade had more yellow undertones, and I just don't have a whole lot of yellow in my undertones, so I did not go with that one. Okay, my bronzer today, I used my Colourpop Coconut Beach bronzer, which looks like this. That was the bronzer I put on today. Y'all already know my blush, my highlight, because I was like, oh, I want to do like a green highlight to go with my Tinkerbell look. So my highlight today is my highlighter in Mother Earth. So it's supposed to have like a pinky gold, pinky green reflect to it, and it was perfect. And I think something about this look, maybe because I have a green eye one, it really brought out the green in it. So I can really notice the green today. When I look at it, I can really see the green. I love it. So I feel like a fairy right now with my green sparkly highlighter and everything. I love this look so much. I'm so glad that I end up picking up this palette. It makes me so happy. And I love greens, so that's one of the reasons why I picked it up, because I've been loving greens, and that was just a different green palette that I don't have in my collection, so it's pretty unique to my collection. Anyways, that's my video today. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up down below. And if you're not yet subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. And next to the subscribe button is the bell. You can ring that. That way you'll be notified of all my future uploads. Because my upload schedule has been kind of sporadic. I did have it at like Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. But now I'm starting to just post whenever. Pretty much I posted on Monday and here it's Thursday and I haven't posted anything yet. Maybe I'll edit this today so I can post it. But I am going to do another video here in a second that I'll probably post today instead of this one. I'll probably post this one Monday maybe. I don't know. But my schedule has been a little crazy on uploading. I've been uploading some on Saturdays. I'm thinking about moving my TJ Maxx and Marshalls videos to upload early Saturday mornings. That way y'all can like watch it before you go to TJ Maxx and Marshalls to check and see what you have, because I know most people go on weekends when they're not working. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.